Are you considering captive insurance? Listen to other business leaders who chose the Addis Group to implement their captive programs.
Since we've gone with the captive insurance product, insurance is more of a profit center to us than an expense. We look at it as a way that we can control our own destiny. We can share in the profits that the insurance companies were once making on us. Now we put that in our own pocket.
In the long run, the cost advantages are great, and you get to retain your own reserves. We all understand that, insurance companies, basically claims, premiums, one offset the other, but where an insurance company makes money is on its reserves. In the captive concept, we get to keep our own reserves.
Ray is the CFO of Fessenden Hall, which is a good-sized wholesale distributor of cabinet, millwork, and countertop materials. This company's been in business for over 120 years. Don is the Chief Financial Officer for Bigelow Tea. Chances are you have some Bigelow specialty tea in your pantry right now. Bigelow has been producing some of America's favorite teas for over 60 years. Both clients of the Addis Group who've been very progressive about the way they insure their people. They are thrilled that they control their own insurance programs through captive.
For a customer who pays, just to put a number on it, $100,000 in premium and has only $20,000 in claims, they look at that and say, if I had a chance to get some of that money back, that would be fantastic. Well, when you own the insurance company, that is the benefit you get.
The Addis Group is one of the premier captive consultants in America. Companies such as Bigelow, Fessenden Hall, and scores of others, both publicly and privately held, have joined captive programs through the Addis Group over the years.
Once a company joins the captive, they really stay with it for the long run. It's a great benefit for us as the Addis Group. We have long-term customers who really enjoy the relationship they've developed with us as well as with the captive that they own. When you own the insurance company and you get used to buying insurance that way, you really can't go back to the old method of hoping that the insurance company treats you fairly. You get a rate increase that you feel wasn't deserved. Those things don't happen when you're a captive member because you really control the costs, what those premiums are going to be in the future.
Well, the Addis Group has been with us from the beginning. Our contact at the Addis Group, Gary Warren, led us through the process of investigating the captive, taught us how the captive works, and they're with us. They've been with us every step of the way since 1999. It saved us quite a bit of money, and with the return dividends that we get, some years we get some substantial dividends against our premiums.
The Bigelow Tea Company was also an early adopter of captive insurance with the Addis Group starting back in the mid-90s. Don was concerned at first because the Addis Group is headquartered in the Philadelphia area and Bigelow's headquarters are in Connecticut. But he says the distance has never been a problem.
And over the years, it's been proven to me that they're very accessible. I can get in touch with anybody in the Addis Group, and particularly our lead broker, by cell phone, by office phone, text, email, and it could be Saturday, Sunday, it could be a holiday, and I get a response very quickly. So this proximity issue that was a concern for me in the beginning is no longer a concern. They're able to service us quite well and very rapidly. One of the things that is excellent is, we have changing conditions, circumstances. We're kind of unique in the way we operate as a family company. We have a plantation in South Carolina. We've got 3 manufacturing facilities, and things come up from time to time. And we'll ask questions. And one thing, and they may be sometimes silly questions, but one thing that the Addis Group will always do is never say no.
Don is correct. The team at the Addis Group is very accommodating, and they're also good at educating clients about the concept of captive insurance, which is pretty simple. You control your workers' compensation, auto, and general liability claims, and you will directly reduce your insurance costs.
Once you buy into the captive concept, you own the insurance company, you know that the way to drive down your cost is to operate safely, manage your claims well, and because of that, you'll get a return of your premium. The way that works is that when a company pays their premium to the captive, the premium goes into 2 buckets. One is administrative costs to run the program. The other is loss funding, the amount to pay claims, and that's the bigger bucket. So that's the amount that really belongs to our insured customer. If they don't use it, they get it back plus interest because they own the insurance company.
Captive insurance is growing fast because it's easy to set up, it saves companies money, and pays big dividends for companies that operate safely. Call Gary Warren and the Addis Group. Ask about captive. You'll be glad that you did.